digest. From lane to the new shining ground, echo chants where the legends are found. Heroes carved in the heart of time, we march on through grit and grime. Oh Tottenham, Tottenham till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire, this is my club, my only desire. Oh Tottenham, Tottenham till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire, this is my club, my only desire. Echoes of King and Greaves in the air. Every goal, the sound declares. Heartbeats pound like a drummer's song, marching forward fierce and strong. We're the ones who rise in the clash, numbers running in a white shirt dash. History burns in the roaring crowd, every game we scream it loud. I'm Tottenham, Tottenham till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire, this is my club, my only desire.
Yes, it's Champions League's night. Lily Whites under the lights at the greatest stadium of them all, Tottenham Hotspur. It should be called White Hart Lane, in my opinion. We are threadbare. We are down to our bones. 11 fit men all went up the hill, and only 3 came down. Thomas Frank, a manager under fire. Does he stay? Will he stay or will he go? A bit like the song that came out in the 60s. Who sung that, by the way, Rain? We'll get you to that in a minute. We've got a board that doesn't want to spend. Who do they think they're spending? You know, they're not the Bank of England or the European Commission. Spend, 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 the woman said when she won the lottery. But we're all here because we love the mighty Tottenham Hotspur. We're all here because we follow that cockerel on our chest. And we're all here because we're all eager, very eager to hear what Rain thinks of the lineup. What Rain thinks of the subs bench. But more people are wondering, Rain, how are you?
I'm all right, a bit tired, been a busy day.
I mean, I love that. I'm all right.
I'm all right.
After that
You know,
build up.
bit tired. Been a busy day.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm here for my beloved Tottenham to finish up my work and go and give myself a
Jesus.
coffee. Might go and get myself
Yeah.
a coffee. Get myself a bit of a perk up. But I've been watching a few things, including your little session on We Are Tottenham TV, and I mean, as a fan base, we are yeah, we're all so down, aren't we? We're all so doom and gloom, and I do love Harry. You know, his little, you know, pick me ups, his little, you know, and he said, you know, was it true fans don't boo? I would never say that. I don't think that's right at all. I don't think you should say that about people. I don't think. I think, you know, you can be a true fan, and you need to be able to express how you feel. And I think, Dermot, we're all expecting there to be a lot of fan expression at the stadium tonight, aren't we, mate?
Yeah, we are. Look, I stand by what I said. Lord Porro of Totteridge. Look, I understand the sentiment behind it, but you don't tell fans how they should support the football club. And Thomas Frank as well, true Tottenham fans. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We just can't go there. Look, I think that's for tomorrow's show, Rain, which I'm looking, unless Thomas Frank gets sacked tonight, which could happen. But we've got the lineup, bud. Vicario and goal. We've got a back four of your doggy, Romero, Danso, and Pedro Porro. We've got a midfield tree of Bergville. Do you know, I'm looking at this, Rain, right? I read out the lineup. I was trying to do it by formation. I can't get formation, but it's Vicario, Danso, Xavi, Yodogi, Gray, Bergville, Romero, Solanke, Pedro Porro, Spence, and Odebear. What are you thinking? Is it a 3-5-2? A 3-4-3? What do you think he's playing, Rain?
I mean, you've baffled me now. I mean, are we not just playing 4-2-3-1 like we always do?
No, I don't. There's rumours going around that he's playing Spence and Pedro Porro as actually wingers. I'm playing three at the back, playing Gray, Dancer, and Romero as the back three.
No. I mean, we might set up like that every now and again. Gray might come back a little bit, but we're gonna. And we do tactically flex. That's actually one of the things under Frank that's kind of gone under the radar compared to where we've been the last two seasons. You know, that we do tactically flex during the games. So 4-4-2. We do quite a lot of defensive work in 4-4-2. We've definitely played three at the back. Yeah, like you say, Gray comes back, and obviously we're like every Premier League team at the moment. We're more than capable of playing six at the back. You know, if we want it, we still make we still make mistakes and then concede a goal. It doesn't stop us conceding a goal because you know, someone will make a mistake or not pick, or we'll play six at the back and no one is picking up that guy making a run from midfield and hitting a screamer from the D. You know,
what?
What's that?
Thomas Frank, you're a fraud, man. He's playing Jed Spence as a left winger.
Yeah, clearly.
Really?
Is
Seriously?
Is that not what
this man? Where did he get his coaching badges from, Wayne? Did he buy them off a dodgy fella around the corner in Denmark? Seriously?
So you're saying he's playing him as a left winger?
It's come up on TNT Sports. They did the lineup and had Jed Spence as a winger.
Ignore them. They don't know how we're going to line up, mate.
They
don't know how we're going to line up. That's people taking. I will be stunned if we don't line up. I mean, chat. Tell us if you think we're wrong.
Yeah.
I will be stunned if we don't basically line up 4-2-3-1.
Yeah. Big up to Tequila. Big up to you, bud. Always great to see you in. Great to win. Big up to Kate and Jim as well. Big up to you. Thank you, having me on with Spurs TV. Really is an honour. I love going. I feel like I've made the big time going on to that show, Rain. I really do. I think I've reached.
I think it's the other way around. I think they think they've made the big time by you breaking We Are Tottenham TV with your presence. I mean, obviously you're on with royalty. You're on with the king and queen of Tottenham,
the posh and Becks of the Spurs world, as I call them.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Kate, you're a Becks and Jim's posh. No, you're a posh and Jim's Becks. There you go. I'm glad I got that right. Big up to Tequila, who says I'd rather watch Starfleet Academy than watching Spurs right now.
No,
God, that show was awful, Tequila. That show was absolutely dreadful.
That was so bad that William Shatner had to take a break from X for a period of time, and he's come back, and everybody and all his comments were "Big Starfleet Academy." That was what everyone said to him.
Big up to David. He says 3-1 now to Bodo Glimt. Wow.
Well, it finished 3-1.
Yeah, Gerard says big night for the club. The only way is up, Domo. It is the only way is up. You are right. I love this from Tequila. Who cares if he's sacked or not? Nothing would change. I love his attitude. He's got the right attitude as well. Nothing will change.
I mean, Derma. I mean, you know, what are we? Day 20?
Yeah. Is there a transfer window?
What I mean, oh, wait a minute. Did we miss? Did we miss the press announcement that there was no transfer window this year
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
Jan? Oh, there we go. I mean,
Apparently you can buy and sell players in this month. Apparently.
oh, it's
I
still going.
Is it still going? Is it?
I don't know, mate.
Well, I've got up on my calendar. It closes on the 2nd of February. I've got it here in February on Monday. Apparently, it says deadline day. I didn't know there was a deadline. There was oh God no. Big up to Gerard. Big up to Shamu as well. I'm to you for a while. I'm working tequila. Don't have to watch it. Get in. Big up to Niall as well. At least to do that, they would make sense. Horror on the wing, not Spence. Oh, that's true. Big up to Cyprus Spurs as well. Big up to you. Big up to Cyprus Spurs. Hope you're doing well. Big up to the Man United. Get battered, City. Get battered. City. I'm sure Colin at the moment is actually having his poppers are going off and party balloons are going everywhere. Big up to you, Colin. Big up to you. Big up to Cyprus.
All I'd say about Man United is beware the manager bounce.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people go, "Oh, see what happens if you get a new manager and new ideas." No. We all know about the honeymoon period.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's one game, sometimes it's 10, but it always comes. The players always come back to their average performance.
But let them enjoy it, Rain. Let them enjoy it.
No, I'm going to try to drag him down to our level.
No, we do not want them dragging down to Spurs level. Enjoy it, Colin. Embrace it. I'm big up to Elspur, who normally sprinkles a little bit of Las Vegas onto the channel. She says, I'm in Melbourne. So she's now sprinkling a bit of Aussie on our channel. Big up to Elspur. You have brought players in. What you're moaning about? One player. And we actually...
we haven't announced the Brazilian yet, have we?
No, because we can't find him. He's lost somewhere in the stadium. Either that, right? Either that, or we saw Thomas Frank was manager and looked at it and went, do you know what? I'm better off going back to Brazil. So that's
Dodge left.
Oh, she's in Melbourne for the tennis. Oh, you've got to keep us updated, Elspur, on your journey in Melbourne for the tennis. Big up.
So nice and cool.
Australian Open.
You need a really big hat. That's what you need. You need a really big hat.
And Colin does answer you. He says, I'm under no illusion that we will lose against West Ham.
They're a one-game bounce. That's what.
They got Arsenal next week. I'm a Man United fan next weekend. I hope they do beat Arsenal. See, Carlson, I told you, Bodo were world class. Yeah, they are. And Wayne says, Saza watched the spam game. I thought, F that, I'll run back to Brazil. Now, just very quickly before we do go into the 5 minutes away from the start, the watch along, right? White Hart Lane, there's a lot of empty seats tonight. A hell of a lot of empty seats. 9,000 tickets unsold. Is this, just very quickly, is this just because ticket prices are too high? Or do you think it's a protest to the manager and the fans protest they don't want the manager there? Or am I just reading too much into it?
I think we've struggled to fill champions, to fill European games full stop for the last. I mean, we can't get away from the fact that we are. I mean, nobody talks about cost of living crisis, but nobody feels rich.
No,
nobody feels well off. I mean, people aren't getting paid, good money, and it is quite a trip. I mean, everybody. And a midweek game as well. But yeah, clearly it's going to be way down. I'm surprised that it's only 9. I'm surprised. I mean, we all had our little predictions about what the attendance would be, and if anybody wants to, have another guess, I'm still going 41. I think I'll be, because it's not only the tickets which are unsold, there'll be a decent number of people, Dermot,
Yeah.
who've already got tickets and go,
Mm.
flip it, I'll watch it in the warm at home, if I watch it at all.
Yeah. Apparently it's the work permit. Brian said, big up to you. Brian says, people have had enough, Dermot. The cost of travel is, yeah, that's true. Tonight's attendance, 12. Oh, dear. If will Frank go? I think. Look, we are going to get onto that half time. Look, I will wait for the lates on that. Look, I'm under no illusions. Thomas Frank may go tonight. And look, if we could talk about that at half time, Rain, if you don't mind popping on. Also, we have a new song to announce. We have the themes song to play for you at halftime for the Irish part of this channel. It was done today. It's getting its debut tonight from O'Connell Designs, who are our match day sponsors. More about that at halftime. Score prediction first half. What are you going for, Rain?
Oh, just first half?
Yeah. And then when it goes tits up, you can be more realistic then in the second half.
0-0.
No. Fine. Right.
And you?
I'm going for Spurs 2-0 up.
In the first half?
First half, yeah.
Okay.
2-1 goals. Look, there's one person I admire for their honesty and how honest they are about it is Tequila. He is so honest with his opinions. He is so honest with his way. I admire him so much.
More and more honest the longer his sabbatical goes on as well in chat.
Yeah. And it is, you know. And look, I admire. He knows I respect the hell out of him, and we all both do, don't we? We respect Tequila with all our heart. He's the voice and reason of the channel. He is the Simon Jordan of this channel. He really is. He's Simon Jordan. I'm Jim White. We're still trying to find a place in the world for Rain. I was thinking about Martin O'Neill for him. He could be in that sort of arena. So we might give you the Martin O'Neill hat if you like. But Tequila says, am I the only one who couldn't give two jizz if Frank goes or not? I think Rain's with you. I think the majority of I just want it done. Plaster pool. We can all get on with our lives. But big up to you, Tequila. You are sorely missed, and we can't wait to get you back again, back on the channel. Colin says, for your information, right, here we go. The THFC TID intro music will be available to download by the weekend. But there is another music coming out. It's the intro music for the Irish part of the channel. So it will be getting aired at halftime. I've listened to it. I love it. Big up and cool. Tequila says, cool. So I'm not the alone. No, you're never alone. We're with you. This channel's behind you. The channel subscribers are behind you. The members are behind you, Tequila. We're all behind you. Rain, I will see you at halftime, bud. I am now going to quickly change studios. This is how we work here. We're so professional. I've got 2 studios. I'm going to run. That's me running. That's me running to the other studio.
I hope you have a great first half, and everybody in chat, keep sane, and I'll be listening along to the velvet voice of Mr. Dermot.
I take my inspiration from John Watson and Barry. What was his name back in the day? Barry Davis. Back in the day. Now I do apologize about the timer. It will be out. I am trying to work out how to fix it, so I have delayed the stream by 15 seconds. Let's see if that works. Oh, Rain's gone. Oh, bye. He's left me on my Todd. Oh dear, I'm alone. Oh, in Frank we trust. No, Gerard. No, I'm not in Frank we trust. I'm in Mrs. Tron I trust. That's who I trust. Big up to everyone. This is the watch along. Big up to 53 if you're already in the house. So hit that like, hit that subscribe. We're watching Thomas Frank's Champions League. There's our wee kick out. Yeah. That would be me tonight if we win. Now, I have made a promise. There'll be no swearing in this stream, in this watch along. Because if I start swearing, Mrs. Tron will tell me off. She's the boss. So there will be no swearing. Hopefully not. I'll try not to. But we don't want to hear about that. We want to talk about the team. And there is the teams are now in the tunnel. We've got a Romero, we've got a Vicario, we've got Lord Porro, we've got a you doggy. Tottenham need a point to qualify for themselves for the knockout, for the playoff rounds of the Champions League. A win tonight should take us into top half, but Dortmund have only won one game against Premier League. Um, you already broke that then, Dermo, because you read my comments out early, which yeah, probably have to give no swearing bollocks. Oh, you say something and the comments do always them two. You and Tequila together are you're funny. Funny. Really funny. There is Romero, captain there. Romero looks a little bit disinterested to me. Vicario's looking at his shoes. Now, for all your Vicario lovers out there, Vicario is wearing a blue number. He's all in blue. Where the rest of the team are all in whites. Your doggy's back. There's Archie Gray. So we've got Porro, your doggy, Gray, Bergville, Odebear, Danso, Solanke starts, Jed Spence, Xavi, and a bored-looking git walking behind him. I don't know who he is. The referee is from Sweden. I will not pronounce his name because I will not pronounce it right. Dortmund only one win against Premier League sides. Tottenham unbeaten at home in 23 games in European competitions. So we've got that to continue. Is this going to be the last stand for Thomas Frank? We will find out tonight or tomorrow. I've got a sneaky feeling there will be an announcement dropped tonight or tomorrow. And look, if we win, I think he will. Look, personally, if he wins, he may get the Burnley game. If we lose, then I think it could be good night, RE. But there are the nights. The Champions League music is playing. It's the music we all love to hear. Is everyone ready for the ride? Yes, the real yet. It's going to be a hell of a ride tonight. Big up to Iceman, big up Dermot and everyone in the chat. I'm dreading tonight. If we turn up like we did against West Ham, we are 6-0 down at halftime. I think do a Martin Young and sack him then. Big up Tequila. Expect to see the frying pan hitting Dermot on the head. Yeah, check. I'm just checking. No, Mrs. Tron has not got a frying pan giant. She's got a massive big pot. So yeah, that will be flying its way if I start swearing and losing the plot. I did laugh. I didn't find it funny at the time, but afterwards, when I thought about it, was with the West Ham game when West Ham scored. I'm losing my nut. Mrs. Tron walks in. Stop swearing. Which when I look back in it, I found it really funny. But anyway, the teams are giving each other high five. I don't want Dortmund are doing, but this is the Tottenham Hotspur lineup with Vicario in goal. We've got a back four, Destiny Udogie, Danso, Christian Romero, and Pedro Porro as a back four. We've got a midfield two as Bergville and Archie Gray. We have an attacking tree of Jed Spence, Xavi, and Odebear. And then we've got Dom Solanke, a player I'm still very underwhelmed. I think Tequila is the same as me, really underwhelmed. And then on the bench, we've got Kingsley, Austin, Morani, Scarlett, Ulysses Thompson, Hardy, Byfield, Barnett, Akamanchi, and Roswell. All under 21 players. What it would be so Spursy, wouldn't it be, if Solanke went off injured after half an hour and Porro went off injured after 15 minutes? How Spursy would that be? Giant 68, as long as it's recorded, can make it into a short. Do you know what? You lads, you people in the chat are so funny. But anyway, yes, we are. Big up to Marco N17. Big up to you, Marco. Hope you do well, bud. I don't know what a Solanke is, Tequila. I'm still struggling what a Solanke is. So at halftime, we are going to introduce the new. So let me. How do I download it now? How do I download it? I don't know how. Do I download it? Oh, here we go. Save as. There we go. Right. So at halftime, we will be introducing a new intro music for the island. So let me know what you guys think. There will be an intro coming shortly for that as well, coming out in the next month or so. We are going to give O'Connell Designs a big plug. Who are our match day sponsors? And our match day sponsors for the 25-26 season. Also, our match day sponsors for the 26 World Cup. We're also proud to announce and also hope we're in talks at the moment to take this partnership onto next season. But talks are already underway, and we're looking to see can we extend the partnership. But O'Connell Designs, as I said, the main sponsor for all match days here on THFC till we die. Colin says it's one of those cool things you had as a kid that would sink down. Oh yeah, them. I remember them, Colin. Anyway, we have started apparently. The match in AI land is 2 minutes and 2 minutes and hang on, just let me get this right because I never do. Is already 2 minutes started already, so I do apologise about that. And we're off and on the way. It's Vicario kicks it long field, looking for an early start. Dortmund get the head to it. Being mobbed in midfield. Here's now Dortmund now get it back with your doggy. Your doggy gets it back to Romero. Romero goes all the way back to Pedro Porro to Vicario. Vicario now to Danso. Danso looking for Porro. He puts it down the wing, looking for Solanke. And Solanke does foul. The referee says, no, that was a foul to Dortmund. And 30 seconds in, Solanke's already made an immediate impression. And Thomas Frank is still chewing gum. Now, every match, Thomas Frank does bring new poses for the YMCA band he's going to join after he leaves Tottenham. He's pointing north. So that means he's pointing back to Denmark. You always said that Dortmund was your... Yeah, you did say that, Tequila. Dortmund was your side, actually. I don't know. Do what feels right, Tequila, for you. Do what you feels right, bud. Anyway, Dortmund, all in yellow. They're playing yellow shirts, black shorts, and yellow socks. Tottenham, all in white, under the lights at White Hart Lane. There's a little PS5. Astro having a little wave. One of the sponsors of Champions League. Anyway, Dortmund playing it round the back. Tottenham doing a bit more pressing than they did against West Ham. Tell you that. But here's Dortmund now. And Dortmund's through. And Dortmund are already through. Oh, God, a good tackle that was from Porro. But it opened like the Red Sea. Moses opening the Red Sea. The Spurs defence looked all over the place. And not even 2 minutes in. And Dortmund nearly scored. But good tackling that was from Pedro Porro. But that is a warning sign. I keep talking about warning signs. There's the first warning for Tottenham. Here's Dortmund now. Still got the ball. Bad tackle from Udogi. Dortmund now being pressed. And the ball's going, Udogi gets it. He's going to let it go out. He's still got the ball. Whack it. Instead of passing it, here's Jed Spence now coming back doing his better defending. Jed Spence tries to get it. But Tottenham, again, losing it in the most stupidest of places. And Dortmund has still got the ball. They're going through. Good tackle that was from Jed Spence. Jed Spence now trying to run down the wing. Then plays the ball against the Dortmund player. It does go off for a Tottenham throw-in, but very worrying signs. Very, very worrying signs. I don't know. Would you throw the game if Frank left since you think he's a bump? No, I don't. I want Tottenham to win every game. You should know that by now. Tequila. You know, I want Spurs to win. Whoever the manager is, I want Spurs to win every game. But look, we ain't going to win the Champions League. I think for our season, we need to get into the round of 16 and just have a bit more something to look forward to in the season, because we only got 16 games left. And then that's it. But here's Porro. But Dortmund deal with that very easily. It was Odebear, sorry. And the ball goes back. But here's now Porro. Porro cross ball right to left, looking for Jed Spence. Jed Spence with the ball. What a pass from Porro. There's Jed Spence now. Does he go forward? No, Jed Spence going back. It's all backwards and sideways passes again. Yeah. Here's now Xavi. Xavi turns like a little eel. Bit like Maradona did in 86 when he scored that wonder goal. But here's Dortmund now. Get the ball off Xavi. This number 27 for Dortmund, he's a right little player. And it was a good tackle that was for Marcia Gray. Yeah, same as me, Marco. No way throwing a game. We are Spurs and we want to win every game no matter what. Exactly. But you look at the support Dortmund. They're absolutely passionate. And we should be like that, but we're not. I think we're so drained of anything. Don't listen to Dermo. We'll win. he will be singing, "We're going to win the Champions League." Yeah, yeah. You're so true. No, I get the idea. I get the sentiment behind it. I really do. It's a free kick to Dortmund. I do get the sentiment, what the Keeler's saying. I do get it. But I can never back my team to lose. I'm sorry. But I get the sentiment. And look, there's going to be many fans out there saying exactly the same thing tonight. But not me. Sorry. Not me. But anyway, we've got a free kick to Dortmund here. We're 4 minutes in, not 7 minutes in. So I will get this scoreboard sorted out somehow. Anyway, free kick. Oh, he's trying to chip. Oh, he was trying to chip Vicario there. But he does catch it. He does throw it out. But here's Jed Spence now running down the wing like a man possessed. He's looking for options. Does he? Finds Porro. Here's Porro. Can Tottenham go in? He's got what a tackle. Xavi was about to score, and the Jefferson from Dortmund got a last-ditch tackle in. It's a corner to Spurs. But Tottenham broke very quickly. There was Jed Spence down the left-hand side. Right-hand side. Then he plays it to Porro, who tried to put it in. I think Xavi was onside, but absolutely last-ditch tackle there. But Severson, the 24 for Dortmund. Xavi was nearly in, but Spurs, both chances at both ends, but defence is on top at the moment. Here's Porro with the corner. We've got Solanke, Bergville. Your doggy's in there. Romero is Xavi's on the edge of the area. Porro with the free kick, with the corner kick comes in. Romero tries to do what I did Saturday, plays it across the box, doesn't get there, but Porro's got the ball back. Tottenham recycle it really well. Plays it back now to Odebert. Odebert to Bergville. Bergville to Porro. Porro now tries to put a cross in. Good header out from Dortmund now. Here's Dortmund on the break. But Tottenham and Dortmund have this way, they're really slick sort of passing. But as I said, only one win against English oppositions in England in the Champions League. I think Tottenham have won 4 out of 4 against them in the Champions League. They've won 8 games in total against Dortmund. No, sorry. I think it's 6 wins and two defeats against Dortmund. But here's Jed Spence now running down the wing. Goes past 1. It goes past 2. He checks. He's trying to find somebody. Here's Romero. Is he going to have a crack? He plays it to Bergville. Bergville now plays it out to Porro on the right. Porro to Xavi. Xavi going to attack. No, he doesn't. He does. He plays Porro in. Good start from Spurs. Good the goalkeeping that was. Either the defender or the goalkeeper got down, but that was well put out of place. And Xavi again. Tottenham having a bit of a bright spark here. Good passing for Spurs here. It was Xavi to Porro. Porro put him in round the back. Porro put the cross into the 6-yard area looking for Solanke. And he doesn't get there. And the number 4, the captain, gets in there with the goalkeeper and puts the ball out for a Tottenham throw-in. Now, Danso, he's going to have a long one. Getting abused. He is. Tottenham manager and assistant pointing to what? I don't know. But anyway, Romero tries to get his head on it. Xavi does, but here's Danso. Danso puts the ball in. Bergville with the header, and the goes into the arms of the Dortmund keeper, and it starts up there. But good little play by Termo. I don't know. I didn't have the sound on Tequila, so I don't know. So if anyone did know, I know, Marco. I haven't seen this attack in football. Maybe they're playing with the freedom knowing Thomas Frank's going. Maybe. But here's Dortmund now. Ooh, nearly put it back. Got himself under pressure. The keeper kicks it long up the field. But you do know, Marco, one thing's going to happen. If it's a free kick to Spurs, you know if Dortmund score, Tottenham heads are going to go down. Now, Romero is flat on his back. Let's have a look here. Oh, that's 50-50, but Tottenham do get the free kick. Yeah, but here is Danso. Danso now with the ball going all the way back to Vicario. It's amazing, isn't it? We're unbeaten 23 games in Europe, and we can't string 2 wins together at home in the league. It is mind-boggling. It really is mind-boggling. How that is. It really is. But here's Danso all the way back to Vicario. Vicario now running with the ball, kicks it long up the field. Good long kick, looking for Jed Spence, finds them. Here it is, and I think the ball went out anyway. What do you guys think of Jed Spence on the left? I think he's doing all right. Frank looks really intense there with his facial expressions and his mannerisms, and he looks a manager under pressure, knowing this is it. If he is getting the sack tonight, or if that is what's happening, he probably he's giving it, letting people who doesn't know. But here's Dortmund now. Tottenham now get the ball back. Porro now to Odebear. Odebear looking for the ball. Odebear still with the ball, trying to play Porro through. Odebear still with the ball. Here's Dortmund now. Checks back. Oh, he gets pulled over. The referee says blow free kick. Odebear sent it linesman. Why? I didn't touch him. Yeah, I didn't touch him, ref. He fell over. He got hit by a feather. But where's this attack and play been all season? Seriously. Is it because Solanke's playing up front that Tottenham look like they've got a decent attack? Do you know what, Nikhil? If you're being cynical, right, I think you could be right. I think you could be right with that comment, to be fair. Here's the Dortmund now with the free kick long up the field it goes. But Tottenham do look a little bit fractured in defence. I don't think they're okay. Attacking wise, they look really good. But here's now Bergville. The ball goes out, and the ball goes out for I think Tottenham throw in 10 minutes into the game. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe they clearly do love Frank and Watt and desperate for him to stay. Maybe that. It is a Spurs throw in. Here's Danso. Could see it both ways, Rain. You're right, bud. All the way back to Vicario. Vicario now with the ball. Goes one, goes twice. Puts the ball out to Danso. Danso now chips it downfield, still on the right-hand side. Here's Odebear. Odebear ball goes out. He was looking for a handball, but Tottenham get the throw in anyway, I think. But yeah, it's a bright start for the Spurs, I have to say. Very bright. No, it's a free kick. It was for handball. So Spurs get the free kick. Romero over the ball. Plays it back to Danso. Danso now. Plays it to Romero. Romero plays it centrally to Xavi. Xavi now out wide to Udogie. On the left-hand side, Udogie starts going down. Trying to find Spence. Doesn't find him. But Tottenham get it back through Archie Gray. Bergville back to Romero. Into the lovely little triangle play there. There is now Xavi brought down. Free kick to Tottenham. And it's all that little triangle passing. I think we've got a goal here. Here's Jed Spence. Jed Spence puts it in. It goes out for a corner. It goes out for a corner. Right. Am I behind? No. No spoilers, please. Anyway, corner kick to Tottenham Hotspur. Romero's there. Archie Gray's there. Don Solanke's there. Danso's there. Udogie's there. Bergville's there. Now, I can understand it. Whiskey, you get excited. I get it. But yeah, no spoilers, but I do understand it, bud. Look, it's already gone up on the scoreboard. I'm so far behind. I don't know why. But anyway, it's going to be... Oh, what's Odegaard trying to do there? But he's still got the ball. He trade pets it in. Romero! Yes! Woo! Come on! And the captain has stood up tonight. They're 1-0 up through Christian Romero. Yeah. There's Thomas Frank doing his clapping. Tottenham are 1-0 up. True, the captain, Christian Romero. Now, there's the fans are singing now. Okay, let's get this going. There's Romero, giving Tottenham an early lead after 13 minutes. And he does that funny L sign, but captain lead by central. It was a corner kick from Porro, headed out. That was then Odegaard missed the first kick, got it again. It's still in 6-yard area, and there is Romero to put it in the net. Bad defending by Dortmund, but there Romero acting like a striker. But it was Odegaard got the ball across the 6-yard area, and there was Romero to put the ball in the back of the net. Tottenham Hotspur 1-0 up here at Tottenham Hotspur. A win tonight guarantees we get playoff Champions League football. but it's a good start for Spurs. No, I still Frank still needs to go, but you know, I look 1-0 up. There's still a long way to go in the game, but it's great to get a goal. It's great to get the early lead, what we need, and Spurs have deserved that. They started the game well. Christian Romero with a lovely go, and here's Xavi, but here's Udogie now. Udogie still pushing for Tottenham, and it is a free kick. It's going to be a free kick. Okay, I was slightly behind, but here's Dortmund now playing it back. I've just refreshed my stream. I think now I'm on 50. I'm nearly at 16 minutes, so that would be. I think I'm right with you, go. Where about it has been better, and this has. Oh, here's Tottenham in again. Good defending by Dortmund there. It was your. It would think it was your doggy that nearly scored there, but here's Dortmund coming out. Good start from Spurs. Where's this been all season? Please tell me where's this been all season. Tottenham 64% ball possession. Dortmund with 36, but I'd like to know where's this been on all season. Simon is on fire. Yeah, this game will kick Frank at the club. Do you know what, Colin? I think you might be right on that. But there's still a long way to go. A long way to go. We need another couple of goals, I think, to feel a bit confident. Yeah, I agree with you, Jared. Need to grab a long way to take a chill. Yeah, do you know what? I agree with you, Jared. We need to strike while the iron's hot. We need to put these balls away. And also, a win tonight does put us inside the top 8, so qualifying automatically into the under round of 16 is still a possibility too. Yeah, big up to Zico. Simon isn't playing bad tonight. He is playing well tonight, I have to say. But as I said, where's this been all season? You know, I just don't get it. Oh, here's Tottenham now. Your doggy. Oh, I mean, Dortmund are absolutely awful in the back. But here they go, and they're starting to attack now. But there is Danso. Spence goes back to your doggy. Tottenham now slowing the game down a little bit to Romero. Romero goes all the way back to Vicario. Vicario now to Danso. Danso now to Porro now to Odebert. Odebert now with the ball on the left-hand side, attacking his man. Leaves him for dead in the 6-yard area. Here's Xavi. Oh, defending. He's frustrated he didn't score. Thomas Frank is frustrated Spurs didn't score. But my God, where's this Tottenham Hotspur been all season? Where's this team been hiding? Xavi's having a game of his life. Tottenham are on top. I agree with Gerard. Get another 2 goals in there, and we should be. And I think that will be game. They are looking for a penalty apparently from the Dortmund player. So I don't know if VAR is looking at it. I can't hear, so I will check. Do you know what, Tequila? Oh, there is a penalty check. Before I get to your answer, there is a penalty check going, guys, for Tottenham Hotspur. I think this game will keep Thomas Frank in for Burnley. Now, oh, his arm in an unusual position? It's sort of like that, if you know what I mean. God, I look like I'm halfway. I've just realised my camera. That's better. Sorry about that. I've just realised how I look like. I will get to you. No, play on. I'll get to you in a minute. Check over no penalty, but there is a corner to Tottenham. Porro plays it short to Odebert. Odebert plays it out now to your doggy. Your doggy plays it in. Good catch from the keeper as well. Yeah, I would have preferred we played this against West Ham. Oh, here's Dortmund now. Dortmund on the attack. Under Dortmund striker lost the ball under his feet, and there he is. Tottenham get away with it, but we were caught at the back there. But Again, Dortmund, when it gets there, they just panic. And again, Tottenham are playing such attacking football that it's like uh, they were. I just think we're playing handball. That's what it looks like. If I'm being honest, oh, Vicario with the ball, he's getting now. That's what he should have done against Fulham. If in doubt, give it a whack. He learned his mistake. The ball went back from Gray to Vicario. Vicario got muddled under his feet. If in doubt, just play it out. That's what he should have done. Well done. Big up to Frog in the Wall. Evening, good start, good side. Yeah, they are a good side, but here's Dortmund now. But Spurs are better. Me and Soren, of course, we're all behind the Tottenham lads winning Europa League. And Soren is right. If we do win this, yeah, we're going to win the Champions League. No, we're not. Yeah, 21 minutes gone, Tequila. Big up to Jazz. It says this guy is footloose. Yeah, but again, you can't. They had one defender back, one defender, and if it wasn't for the Dortmund player to lose the ball under his foot, I think he wouldn't have been in and had a chance. And it was Xavi that actually came back and did the defending, and Jed Spence as well. But that was a let off by Tottenham, an absolute let off. But Dortmund are starting to come into it a little bit. It's frantic. This game is one way to the other. It's all attack, attack, attack. That's what it is. Here's Porro now on the right wing. He's going to put it out now to Odegaard to Bergville. Bergville now to Xavi. Lovely interchange. Finds its way to your doggy. Your doggy now to Jed Spence on the left-hand side. Jed Spence playing as a left winger tonight. Here's Spence now going down. Spence bring down. He's going to bring it at the back of the net. Oh, Solanke had a chance. Tottenham now have a chance. Porro had a shot blocked. Dortmund all over the place in the backboard. Tottenham should have scored from there. But here's Dortmund. The player goes down. The referee gives a free kick. And that passion of play comes to them. But Jed Spence playing on the left wing. Wow, he's causing them all sorts of problem on that left wing there. Maybe don't need a left winger. Jed Spence is the answer. Maybe Jed Spence the answer. I am confused though. Most of you want Frank out. Shouldn't you want him out? So you rather keep Tequila, I cannot back my team to lose. I don't know what that. No matter what the manager is, I'm not going to sit here. I'm not going to sit here and say I want my team to lose. I cannot do it. I've never have. I never will in 44 years, and I'm not changing. We may hate the manager, but I'm not supporting the manager. I'm supporting the football club. The manager's just somebody there that organizes the team, picks the team, and yes, we all get frustrated with him. But I'm not going to say, I want Tottenham to lose tonight so the manager can get sacked. I can't do that. I can't do that, and I never will do that. I'm not going to change now. I am who I am. And I understand there is fans out there that want Tottenham to lose tonight just to get rid of Frank, and that's down to them. I can't do it. I've never, ever in my life backed Tottenham to lose. Even under Christian Grace, I always backed Spurs to win. It's just who we are, mate. Exactly. It is a free kick to Spurs, and the Dortmund player gets a yellow card as well. So there's the first booking. And it is Odegaard, I think, has gone down injured. So let's see. Oh, that's a nasty tackle. On the calf as well. It is high. And the VAR are looking at it as a potential red card here. It was a very hard tackle. It was the same tackle, if you think of the Man City derby, that I think maybe Colin can put it in the chat. But there is a potential red card here. Now the referee may get sent over to the monitor to look at it. He is going to look at it. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. The Dortmund player is going to get sent off here. He's off. Yeah. Dallo, that was it. Dallo. He's off. He's got to be off for this now. Yeah. let's have a look at it. We're looking at VAR. His leg is straight. It's more. He's gone in after. It's the follow through. He's left his leg up. Now he could have put it down, but he's left it up. The referee's got. He's looked at it. I think he is going to send him off here. He is off. Dortmund are down to 10 men. Dortmund have a player sent off after 25 minutes. Tottenham 1-0 up and Dortmund down to 10 men. I think tonight's going to be a Spurs night. Hello. Cheers, Colin. Stevenson has been sent off. Yeah, well, it should be easy now. Keely, you're right, but this is Tottenham, by the way. Anything, anything's quite funny how we are. But look, I'm 26 minutes ago. I'm over the moon. I'm absolutely over the moon tonight. How we're playing. Look, on whatever happens with Thomas Frank, stays or goes. I think these players do over some performance. Whatever. Surely Spurs. I agree. Surely Spurs can't F this up. You're right, Tequila. But here's Dortmund now, down to 10. But 10 men's are harder to beat than 11. We all know that. We do know that. Here's Bergville. Archie Gray. Romero with the ball. Romero plays it more centrally to Xavi. Xavi plays it a long looping ball to Jed Spence. Jed Spence with the ball. Still got the ball. Tottenham now with the man advantage. 11 men against 10. Here is Archie Gray. Tottenham do need a second, by the way. Here's now Spence. Now Spence plays it back to Xavi. Xavi puts the ball in. Here's Tottenham. Oh, Porro nearly went there on the flip side. It was a beautiful cross put in by Jed Spence. It was Xavi actually put the ball in beautifully from the left hand. There was Porro running around the back. Oh, nearly got there. And Spurs nearly go 2-0 up. But are just a bit too far in front of them. But what a good, this is a great start. A good 27 minutes by Tottenham here. Absolutely good start though. What a cross from Xavi. Xavi in there. There was Porro. Nearly put the ball in, but it just went a bit ahead of him. And Tottenham now really on the putting all the pressure on Dortmund at the moment. But good header out by Danso. It's all been Tottenham. I don't think we haven't even had a shot or a shot on target by Dortmund yet. They've really been bad. And Tottenham have really just dominated the first 28 minutes of this game. But here's your doggy now. Your doggy now to Spence, to Simmons. Simmons now with the ball. Here's now Porro. Porro puts the ball in. Solanke just doesn't get there. And Porro there. This is all Tottenham. It really is. We're pulling Dortmund to pieces here. We really are pulling Tottenham, and the Dortmund fans are still bouncing away. But we're only 1-0 up. What worries me is we're creating chances, but we're not taking them, and that is the problem. And when you're only 1-0 up, you do expect Dortmund to have a chance at goal or have an opportunity or create a chance to have a knock. And are they going to take theirs? But we do have to make hay while the sun shines here. And while we are got the one man up, we've got the possession, we've got the attack intent. We are pushing Dortmund back. We've got to do it. We've got to put it. Yeah, you can do you. And I didn't know you're off today, James. If I knew you're off today, I would have got you done before the whistle. But you can join. Yeah, come on if you want. I'll get your and Rain's thoughts at halftime. Here is Dortmund now on the attack. Here is Dortmund are coming out. Tottenham looking a bit of just coming back, defending well at the moment. But this has been very good tactically by Tottenham. But they're now coming back. They're playing a 4-3-3 in defence. But Dortmund now going down the right-hand side, keeping the ball a little bit, getting a bit of confidence on it. It has been half an hour of just Tottenham pressure on them. They haven't started the game well, and that's because Tottenham haven't let them start the game well. But here we go. Lose the ball again. Danso to Bergville. Bergville to Danso. All the way back to Vicario. Tequila Franklin. Or not. Maybe or not. Here's Romero coming out. I think if he does win this, look, who knows what the board are going to do? Who knows what the board are going to do? I mean, he could win tonight and still be sacked. I've seen managers done that before. Let me roll a D20. It's Bergville. Bergville now puts it out to the wide to Porro. Porro goes all the way back to Danso. Tottenham now just picking their passes right, just trying to create space here, and they're trying to look for space. Dortmund have gone to a 4-5-1 in defence, but Solanke coming deep looking for the ball. Bergville. But here's now all the way back to the Dortmund keeper. He kicks it long up the field. Danso with the header. Good start from Spurs. Again, 31 minutes in. I have to say, this is the best I've seen Tottenham play all season. And I would have to go back to the Burnley game at the start of the season or the Man City game at the start of the season. These performances have been very far and few between. But Tottenham now, Archie Gray. Xavi. Good little ball that was from Xavi to Porro. Porro back to Bergville. Bergville now to Archie Gray. Archie Gray now to Porro. Porro back to Archie Gray. Gray now to Danso. Danso playing it from left to right to Udogie. Udogie now to Jed Spence. Jed Spence tries to put Udogie through, and he doesn't get there. He's asking for a free kick. He ain't gonna get one, and the ball goes out or go out for a Tottenham throw-in. I wish we saw this on Saturday against West Ham. I really do. I really wish we saw this against West Ham on Saturday. I'm just scratching my head how they can turn it up when they want to. It's just ridiculous. It is. They won't turn up for the Premier League, but Champions League nights, they do turn up. It's the biggest question minds around the world will be asking. Why are Tottenham so good in Europe at home but can't spring 2 or 3 wins together in the Premier League? It's just mind-boggling. But here we go. Here's Archie Gray to Bergville. Bergville now plays it back to Danso. Danso to Porro. Porro on the left wing now runs forward. He's like a bullet train going forward like a Japanese bullet train. Finds now Odebear. Odebear slowing things down. Plays it back to Bergville. He's gone centrally. He plays it out to the right wing. Here's Odebear again. Is Odebear going to get across? He does keep it in, but Dortmund get the ball back. They kick it long up the field, but it's going to come back at them. Here's Danso. Danso plays to Porro. Porro back to Bergville. It's just Tottenham. It's like a training session. That's what it's like at the moment. Dortmund are offering absolutely nothing. And Tottenham there are sitting there playing a high line, thinking, thank you very much. We will pin you back and we will dominate you in this game. And Tottenham are dominating. They're dominating Dortmund. But as I said, Dortmund only one win in the last 8, I think, in English opposition. So they haven't had a great record against English clubs in England anyway. But tonight, a win tonight, put Tottenham hopefully into the top 8. So that's automatic qualification for the round of 16. But we do know Solanke with a header. It goes wide to Jet Spence now. Jet Spence is in the Dortmund box. He was looking for Solanke, couldn't find him. Danso gets a header. And again to Romero. 10 minutes to go before half time. But here's now Romero. Romero now to Porro. Porro running at them. Oh, good Nelly got Xavi in. But the crowd are behind the team, by the way. The team are offering the fans something, and the fans are getting behind them. But the Dortmund fans, absolutely fantastic. Still supporting their side. Cross comes in from Porro. There's Solanke, Romero, his jet spans all over the bar. But it just worries me. It just really worries me. Then Tottenham are not taking the chances. And I just feel Dortmund will get a chance. It's about will they take it or not. It's very much like the game we had early in the season against Villa, wasn't it? Where Tottenham were on top. We didn't take our chances and then Villa killed us. A bit like West Ham as well. But here's Dortmund now. Good header out by your doggy. Your doggy gets it by Romero. Playing more like a defensive midfielder than a centre back tonight. He's telling everyone to calm down. He's ordering people. He's telling Archie Gray, you go into midfield. I come out. 5 total shots, total attempts by Tottenham, 5, nothing. Only 40% possession, no shots on target, no corners. It's all been Spurs in this first half. I do you know what, Tequila? You saying he's a good manager, but I think we've had an easy group of games, if I'm being honest. We've had an easy, but here's Odegaard. Odegaard, is this going to be 2-0? Solanke, yes, brilliant. Dom Solanke comes back. He makes Dortmund pay. Thank you very much to the Tottenham. 1 for Solanke, 2 for Tottenham. Tottenham now 2-0 up here at home to Dortmund. The run continues. Unbeaten at home in the Champions League. But what a goal is a little flick from the inside of his boot. Dortmund in disarray. Tottenham in dreamland. It's Tottenham 2, Dortmund 0. Come on. This is what happens when you put a proper striker up front, says Rain. Absolutely. But it was Odegaard again. Xavi running the show in that midfield. Odegaard gets there. Beautiful cross the 6-yard barrier. And he did a little flick with his outside of his right foot. And he just took it away from the keeper. Absolutely well. It was a lucky goal, to be fair. But you would take all your goals. But after all the injuries he's been through, after everything he's been through, I think it's a great goal. Big up to Solanke. Absolutely big up to him. And Thomas Frank there celebrating. Look, I still think he's not good enough to be Tottenham manager, but I support the team, not the manager. But 2-0 up, I'll take this all day long. Absolutely over the moon. But I will say also that Dortmund have been absolutely dreadful. It's just all been Spurs in this first half. It really has. Come on. That's what we want about. Where are the Boo Boys now? Are they been there? But here's Tottenham now. Tottenham are going to make it 3. Solanke. Oh, Jed Spence nearly got there. But here's Dortmund now. Dortmund have been absolutely dreadful. Spurs have not let them play at all. We're at them like animals. Where's this been all season? Please tell me. Here's Xavi. Oh, over the bar. Where's this been all season? Spurs have been absolutely brilliant. They really have. Do you know, why is it taking all of this controversy, all of this pressure on a manager and all the fans? Why is it taking this now to wake them up? Please, just why? Big up to your ass whiskey. Yeah, I know, bud. I know. I didn't laugh at you, bud. I didn't laugh at you. But his Dortmund have been bad, though. I have to say they've been dreadful. But Tottenham haven't allowed them to play. That's the thing. But can Spurs put a good second half to the first half? That's the problem. Do they think it's job done? And that's my worry. But we're 2-0 up here. But look, it's down to the board and down to them to get rid of Thomas Frank. All we expect is the players on the pitch to put a performance in the win football games. Sorry, I'm concentrating doing the watch along, James. I can't be reading WhatsApps. Sorry. I've got a game to concentrate on. I read it at half time. I did say 2-0 at half time, by the way. So I'm glad I got that right. But here's Tottenham, Bergville. Bergville the ball. Ball goes out for a throw-in. I did say, yeah. I did say get you to come on. Yes. I did answer you. I said, yeah. I'm over the moon for Solanke. He's been through a hell of a lot as well. So a third bet. I did say 2-0. As you know, there's no giving in football. No, there is no giving in football. You know that, Jared, as well as I do. And you look at Dortmund. Dortmund are not a bad side. They're second in the Bundesliga. They've only lost one game in their trip. We had the same record as Dortmund as well, but they've turned up here tonight. I did say, yeah, James. I did say earlier, but you could come on. Yeah, even Mrs. Tron heard me say it. So sorry. Here is Xavi. Xavi now loses the ball, but Jed Spence gets it. Xavi gets it. 41 minutes to go. Here is Archie Gray. Archie Gray now with the ball centrally. Plays it beautifully long, looking for Odegaard. Odegaard takes it down beautifully. But here's Odegaard going to shoot. Ooh, the keeper saves it. And Odegaard there with a shot, but 2-0 up. Where's this Tottenham been all season? I know, Kate. Where the F has this football? I know. Where's this football been? Seriously. Does it have to be that we get so bad that we want a manager out that the players decide to turn it on? Maybe Slanky is our new saviour, Tequila. Maybe you're right. No, it's Kate, I think. Oh, all right. But here's Porro now. Porro back to Bergville. Bergville now. Plays it now to Danso. Romero. Plays it centrally now to Xavi. Xavi, one touch. Good header out by Dortmund. Dortmund, as I said, have been dreadful, but we haven't let them play. We've been at them like animals. We rarely have. And it is a free kick to Spurs again. I wonder what the Dortmund manager will do at halftime. He will read the riot act to them. But Thomas Frank, do not touch anything. Do not change anything. Just keep it as it is. Where was this Saturday? And this is the bit that really annoys me. These players can turn it on and turn it off whenever they feel like it. They won't turn it on for the Premier League, but Champions League night, they're like pre-Barcelona. But here's Porro. So it just, I don't know. Look, does Frank deserve Burnley? Yes, after this. But did the players know something we don't, and they're playing with a bit of freedom? Who knows? Who knows what the club are thinking or doing at the moment? No, we don't. This is the thing, isn't it, Jared? We do not want halftime. We do need to keep it up, Marco. You're absolutely spot on, bud. We do need to keep this up. It's been an absolute. Look, for me personally, I think I already said it on another stream, Tequila. If he wins tonight, then he will be in from Burnley. I think we all admit that, but we don't know, do we? We don't know what the club are thinking. We don't know what the club are doing. But I think going forward, I think there has to be a change as manager. I think there has to be. But does this give the club a bit of breathing space? Probably. But his Jed Spence down the left. Jed Spence tries to get round his man. He does. He still keeps the ball. Look like we're going to be 24 games unbeaten at home in European football. But here's Jed Spence. Jed Spence now to Xavi. Xavi now to Archie Gray. At the moment, all these players are getting nines and tens for me. I think they've been immense this first half. Jed Spence for me, if I'm looking early on, for me, I think Jed Spence for me, Porro, I think also Xavi for me are very close becoming man of the match performances. It's handball to Dortmund anyway. I think Jed Spencer's been brilliant down the left hand side. Maybe that's our left side sorted. Put Jed Spence there. Keeper kicks it long up the field. We've got 3 minutes of time added on, guys. So here's Romero. Romero kicks it long up to the field. We've got Dortmund heading it out. Dortmund now trying to come through. Does Tottenham get the free kick? And it's Pedro Porro going down. From Joe Bellingham, the brother of the other Bellingham playing from. Look, I get it, but Bradley Porro, you have to go down like you've been shot by Lee Harvey Oswald. Do you know? This shows the players are capable. What the players are capable of. Unfortunately, the tactics and the subs from the manager over the season has been poor. Pocho Glasgow would run right with this. I do know what maybe. Does anyone need to say sorry to Tommy? I am the first name basis. Tommy, what for tequila? Sorry, I'm not. I'm trying to keep an eye on the chat as well as the watch along. Sorry. Why does somebody? What you on about? Sorry, I don't understand. Yeah, that's true. Okay, it could. I think this is on the players. I just think I think they've just said, "Fuck it, we're going to go for it." They see us war. Didn't last long. Lasted 48 minutes into the watch along. Yeah. Doesn't change anything. To be fair, Tequila, Ange won us the trophy last year, and he still gets. But he still gets. I mean, your bread and butter is your Premier League. Winning Europe is a bonus, but your bread and butter is the Premier League. That's where you earn your money. That's where you need. That's where league position matters. And at the moment, we're doing it. Are we just now binning off the league like we did last season and winning the Champions League? Is it going to be the same sort of repeat? Yeah, maybe they are trying to keep his job, but I find it very hard to get behind this manager, if I'm being honest. I think we've been brilliant tonight. I really do. But as Kate said, we didn't have a lot of players to pick from. And I think this is the players showing what they can do. But it is half time. We are 2-0 up here. I'm sure James and Rain will join me in a minute. I think Rain's going to join me now. I think James is also going to join me as well in a minute. But the players get into a huddle before the walk down to having their own sort of. Now, Rain, we're looking at this. The players are in the huddle in the pitch before they even walk down the tunnel. Look, it's been a brilliant first half from Tottenham. I don't know where this has been all season, to be fair. Has Dortmund then been... Look, I'm going to ask it. Has Dortmund been that bad? It's made us look really good. Have we been that good to make Dortmund look really bad? Because I think it's been the latter more than the first bit, if you know what I mean.
I don't know. I don't really know. I think it's got to help. I think Solanke's had quite a good game. He's gone under the radar a little bit, but I think he's occupied. I think Dortmund aren't pressing us like a lot of other teams do. I think we do also have to put to the Premier League is rubbish at the moment.
Yeah, it is.
It was really, really awful. It's really terrible football in the Premier League at the moment. There's loads of defensive football. I mean, what was it? Was there not? Was there a goal scored on Sunday? I think there was. It was. I think I didn't actually watch anything, but did I hear that there were 3 games and they were all 0-0?
Yeah.
I might have that wrong. I might somebody put me right. You know, and some of our best games have been against teams that actually have tried to play football against us. Man City, right? So is this? Well, firstly, there's a second half to go. Big up, James. Firstly, there's a second half to go, so you never know what's going to happen. But is this a turning? Is this, have we turned a corner? I think it's too early to say. We definitely need to see what happens against a team that is more interested in pressing and hitting on the break and being defensive than Dortmund have been. Dortmund haven't really put us under a great deal of pressure. So look, I'm getting excited. My team are winning, but I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get emotional about it.
No. For me, James, big up to you. Sorry, I can't read my WhatsApps when I'm doing the watch along. So, and Mrs. Tron did back me up. I did say in the watch along, yes, come on at halftime. So I did say, yeah.
I didn't hear it.
Sorry,
I didn't hear it. That's my bad.
Mrs. Tron just said in the background, you did say it. You did say it. So I did say, yeah, come on. Look, I get where Rain's coming from, and look, we can all be happy. Yeah, I think we all. I'm just hearing now that this performance could give him more than Burnley. I mean, look. First, the question I'd be asking: where the hell has this performance been all season? Secondly, and the second part is this more on the players than Thomas Frank because he had very little to pick from? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, given the team that he's put together and put out there, I mean, when I came out of work and I saw the lineup, I was like, oh my God, what's he doing? And I was a little bit shocked, to be fair. Deploying Spence out on the left wing is probably a stroke of genius by the looks of it right now, given the first half display. But probably what I would say is it appears, given that first half performance, is like I said when we played at the weekend, Dermot, it looks like the teams playing that have been shackled. They've been playing with balls and chains running behind them, no progression, no forward passing, no movement. And it looks like they've been shackled. It looks like finally he's decided to take the shackles off and said, okay, guys, go play your football. Go be attacking, go be exciting. If that's what you want to do, go do that and show me what it's all about. And they've literally taken it to another level tonight.
They have. Look, for me, I think it's great, but I think Dortmund have been woeful as well, to be fair. No shots on target, no corners. They've barely got over the halfway line in that first half. And that shows how good Tottenham have been pressing them back, attack. So I do think I do feel the players are showing that. I think the players are trying to give something back to the fans. I don't think these players are behind Thomas Frank. I think the players are playing purely whoever's coming in next. We don't know what the club are doing though, do we, guys? We do not know. We there's rumors going around that, I mean, I've just got information that this performance might give him more than Burnley. You've got rumors going around that there could be an announcement tomorrow that an interim is just trying to find an interim. There was also rumors that there was too tight for turnaround. We can, as much as I'm delighted with this performance, and then we should talk, and should we all delighted we are. I think also the other thing should be, I think also we should also be sensible enough to say, are these players playing because they know Frank's going? And I've been cynical saying that. And you're going into the world of conspiracy theories. But I just really want you guys' take on it just quickly. I mean, James, where are you on that? We could all get in conspiracy talk, but...
Yeah, of course we could, yeah. I mean, me personally, is this Frank... I mean, the way I look at it, is this Frank sort of, was he resigned to the fact that, okay, if I don't get a result, I'm probably going to get sacked, and it's my style of football is obviously not good enough, or what I'm trying to do these guys is not good enough, and it's not working. And he's just decided to change it up and say, right, okay, we're going to go out and we're going to attack.
Yeah.
And to me, it's this performance, this first half performance is far better. It's probably the best I've seen us play all season.
It is.
It
is. I mean, Rain, look, I get it. I'm in constant talk at the moment with our source who we use on this channel, somebody who's spot on, who's got his finger on the Tottenham news. I mean, he's a bit like Alex Crook from Talk Sport, which I'm now going to name him Alex Crook from Talk Sport. James knows him as well.
I don't think you should do that, Darren.
Well, no, it's he know when I said that. He should know what I'm getting at because he's very similar to our source. James, you've got your own sources as well, but you know our one as well.
So there is actually an Alex Crook who does that sort of thing. So
he's a Man United fan and Talk Sport. He's the sort of, he's got his fingers in all the pies. He's a Man United fan. Okay. I'm getting something back in a minute.
I'm just saying that you can take. Okay, mate. All right. Look, I'll give you my take. I think we're taking this a little bit too far. It's a little bit too far. I think I think we're trying to draw conclusions from very little data, from very little information, and I think a lot of people, I've seen in chat, in the WhatsApp groups that I'm in, there's a lot of people who are like drawing the conclusion that confirms what they originally thought. Wow, this is rocket science. What I know is that we're playing well.
Yeah.
I do think that Dortmund are making it easy for us.
Yeah.
If I'm really honest,
I didn't want to say that. I didn't want to go down that road because I really want to say how good we're playing. But I want to put a question to you, Bud. And James, I want your response as well to this. Now, I was just being told, I asked the question, we don't know what the club would do, and we don't know what the club would go. But I've been told, I'm not going to say all of it, that it could be the players are performing like this as a goodbye to Thomas Frank, or it's we believe in what you're trying to do. Where are you with it? Where are you with the play? How come we've played shit all season and suddenly tonight of all nights, the players are coming out like we're a prime Barcelona? Where are you on it?
Like I said earlier, Dermot, I think Thomas Frank's probably just he's sort of resigned to the fact that he's got nothing to lose. Take the shackles off. That's where I stand. I've got nothing to lose. If we go out and we get hammered, but we play attacking football, then least I tried.
Yeah. Rain, do we need to kick this up in the second half? Is that important that we'll get a full 90 minutes performance tonight by the team?
It absolutely is important that they go out there and put a performance in. I do think we should. I'm just going to say again. I do think we should rein it in with the drawing conclusions from a decent half of football. I mean, we could also say you have a half decent striker up top, and that links everything through, right? We can also say Odebeer is coming. It has a good game, and then a couple of not so good games. Maybe this is his good game. I've seen some people go in classic style. Spence has to start left wing, and you jokingly said it. Do we even need to buy a left winger?
I was joking, by the way.
I know you were, but it's like, just calm down. He's played 45 minutes. He's played 45 minutes of football, and we know for sure that the teams in the Premier League will absolutely shut him down. Will absolutely shut him down on that left wing. That's the way that football's going in the Premier League. So Xavi's having a decent game, but again, is it because they're giving him a bit more space? I don't know. It's good that he is doing his little passes, his little through balls, but is the situation giving it? There is one I'm gonna bite on though. Are they giving Frank a goodbye? I mean,
Yeah.
that's bonkers, mate. That's bonkers. That's if I mean I can't think anyone would be thinking, "Oh, we'll go out and play for him." You know, I just
Yeah.
and personally, I don't think grown men should think that way anyway.
No, I agree.
I think grown men should go out and play the best football, do the best they can. I've never performed well in my job for my manager. I've always
You perform well for yourself.
for myself and
Yeah,
my
I agree with you.
and my clients and customers.
Yeah, I agree. Dortmund. Now, James, you're the tactics man. You're the manager. I know they've been poor tonight, haven't they, Rain? They really have been poor. What did Dortmund have to do in the second half to be better? What are Tottenham doing? Are Dortmund that bad, or is the Tottenham doing something that's stopping them? What if you're the Dortmund manager? What would you be changing at halftime?
I'm probably going to tell my team, you've got to try and shut, play the longer ball game. Don't let Tottenham pressure. Try and break the lines, play for the second balls, and try and push them back, and not let them push us back. That's what I would be saying as the Dortmund manager, as Thomas Frank. If I was in the Spurs dressing room and I'm Thomas Frank, I'd be just pretty much saying that I want more of the same, more closing down, close them gaps, don't let them play through the lines, watch your spacing, keep running, keep working, keep playing off each other, create them little pockets of space, short, sharp passing. Let's really, really take this game to them.
Yeah. I mean, look, Rain, we should praise that first half, Tottenham, but you are right. We have to be realistic about it. Dortmund have been poor. Have you been surprised by Dortmund tonight? Because they are second in the Bundesliga. They've only lost one game in the Champions League. But have you been surprised by Dortmund tonight?
Yeah, I have been. I was expecting way more quality from Dortmund, and they had that breakaway relatively early.
Oh, when Xavi when they left one defender back.
When they cut through us.
Yeah.
And I honestly, I thought, here we go. It's going to be a rough night, and they've never kicked on. So they're clearly struggling out wide. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. And now they're down to 10 men. They look all at sea. Where we're actually passing around them. But yeah, let's see where we go in the second half. We know that we've got we haven't really got any subs. Is Mwani going to come on and have all of a sudden be prime Kane? You never know, and everyone's actually he's really good. I think we definitely need to see what happens at Burnley. See what happens in the second half, and then see what happens at Burnley.
Right. So, Rain, I did get the halftime score spot on with my 2-0. Now, full-time predictions.
I said 0-0. Yeah.
Yeah. So the teams are out in the second half, so we are about to get going. Bodo have made a substitution. James, very quickly, full-time score.
4-1.
James?
Rain, 5-0.
Right. Well, we scored 2 goals, but thank you very much. Guys, I see you're at full-time. All right, you see you over there. We'll get back to the watch-along. We'll see you at full-time, James. Pop on, you, Rain, and then you round for... just very quickly, are you round for after the whistle?
Yeah.
Okay, we see you after the whistle. All right, see you guys. Yes, we are off and underway here. Tottenham 2, Dortmund 0 at halftime. And Dortmund now have made a change and probably tactical changes as well. Our weekend team is playing better than Sanchez's first team. Yeah, that first half did remind me a bit of Banjball. I have to admit, it did. I'm still sticking with 3-1 Spurs. Well, we're 2-0 up, guys. Come on. There's Thomas Frank saying, stop. I want full time here. I want to walk away with this victory. 45 minutes to say Frank. All the Save Frank banners are all coming out now. But big up to you all, guys. Big up to you. There's a lot of you watching. Thank you so much. Hit the like button, hit the subscription button if you can as well. I'd be really pleased, but it's a long ball forward. Good flick on now. Tottenham go all the way back to Vicario. I don't think Vicario's had the save to make actually in the whole first half. Here's Vicario, plays it now to Danso. Danso to Porro. Porro kicks it long up the field centrally. Good header that is from Dortmund. Dortmund now coming back into it. They've started this second half better than the start of the first half. They're more attacking minded. But here's Dortmund. Tottenham have to keep their heads clear. Come on, it's all been Spurs first half. Dortmund were going to come out all guns blazing, 2-0 down with 10 men. Tottenham have to defend this right. Here's Dortmund. Just outside the Tottenham area. Good blocking. That was from Archie Gray. But Dortmund recycled the ball well. They're playing it now to the right-hand side against Porro, the number 25. Dortmund playing it across the middle. Now they're going centrally, trying to get in there. Good block that was from Bergville, and Bergville gets the free kick. And that just gives a little bit of pressure off Tottenham. And the Dortmund manager already fuming with his players with the first half position, really asking the players. He wants more from them. But the Dortmund fans keep bouncing, keep waving their flags, keep doing what they're doing. They've been fantastic all night. But Dortmund get it away. Tottenham reclaim it. Archie Gray goes back to Romero. He plays it all the way back to Vicario. Vicario plays it now. They've gone from right to left. Here's Porro. Porro now loses the ball. Does lose the ball. That is bad playing. Tottenham have not come out of the dressing room in this second half. It is a free kick now to Dortmund just outside the area. Oh, this Bellingham is the one that's gone down. I think it's Bellingham that's gone down. It's Bergville that gave away the free kick. The referee did try to play advantage, but there was no advantage to be played. So the free kick does go for Dortmund. But Tottenham have not started the second half as well as they did the first half. And that's more to Dortmund pressuring them back. But it is a free kick, a good 25, 30 yards outside the Tottenham penalty area. Free kick here. Dortmund. Goes in. Ooh, just wide. And it goes out for a goal kick, but it was just wide by Dortmund there. Oh, he curled it, and he curled it a bit too much round the post, the left-hand post. And the ball, and it is a goal kick. So Dortmund have the first shot on target. Yeah, that's my worry too. They're going to start backing off, Brian. And that is the worry, isn't it? That Tottenham think 2-0 is enough. We'll take that. 40 minutes to say Frank Phil's going to give us the countdown. Oh, here's Dortmund now. Dortmund have started the better, I have to say. Tottenham players need to wake up a little bit. It's get up. Referee said he was diving, but here's Tottenham now. On the break to Xavi. Xavi to Porro. Porro kicks it long up the field. It goes all the way back to the Dortmund goalkeeper. He collects it under his foot. Then he puts it out to the left-hand side. Here's Dortmund now. Tottenham need to wake up a little bit. Come out of the dressing room. 5 minutes gone. Dortmund the better side. But Tottenham 2-0 up with a man advantage. So let's continue this. Come on. The fans are getting behind them. The fans are starting singing, "Come on, you Spurs." We can hear it in the background. Good play by Odebert. Odebert fighting. Archie Gray fighting. Referee looking for a free kick. He says, no, you ain't getting it. Xavi gets the ball back. Danso. Tottenham on the ball a little bit. This is good stuff now. Gaining a bit of confidence now. And continue what they were doing in the first half. We can't let Dortmund get a foothold in this game. We have to keep the pressure. We have to keep them on Dortmund. Keep pushing them back. not giving them the space, not giving them the opportunity to create anything. But here's Bergville now running, but there is a few players out there that are injured. We haven't got the greatest bench in the world tonight. It is for the kids. But as we saw last season under Ange Postecoglou on our route to Europa League Championship, when we did Ellsberg and the kids did all right that night, they did come out and save us. But I don't think the Dortmund manager is getting the response he wanted. I say they would have got the right act in that halftime interval. So yeah, just a little bit, just to keep you updated on the Frank thing. Look, for me, Thomas Frank, I think he gets the Berlin game, wherever. But we don't know what the club is doing. As far as we know, the latest is that he will be in charge for Burnley. Tottenham 59% possession, Dortmund 41 possession. A third would be nice, Phil, but I think that would make me feel really comfortable if we got a third goal. It really would. It really would, bud. But yeah, do join us at 10:05 for After the Whistle. Me, James, and Rain. But here's Tottenham now. Tottenham going. Jed Spence, Solanke. Ooh, unlucky. But here's Dortmund now coming out the box. Tottenham now starting first attack, but Jed Spence gets it back. Tottenham gets sort of stuck together. But this has been such a good performance by Tottenham. It really has been. Don't know where this Spurs side has been for all season. Tottenham, go on, you Spurs. Here's Bergville now. Bergville goes down. Good. Gives me the opportunity to go and get some. There you go. Got the Tottenham scarf on. That's it. That's it. Got the scarf on now, lads. That's it. We've got the scarf on. Come on, Tottenham. Come on. Might wear this for the watch-alongs. If it turns out to be a lucky charm, I'm wearing this for the watch-alongs. What do you reckon? Anyway, here's Jed Spence. Jed Spence to Shabby over the bar. Xavi's played well tonight. He really has played well. He looks disappointed. Carl wanted something waved over my head when we score. Yeah, Burville is hobbling giant. I saw that. Jazz legs will go at some point. Sloppy start. It has been a sloppy start. And the problem is the legs will go. But here we go. Here is now Dortmund. 2-0 up Spurs. Spurs need a third. A third from me will make this really, really comfortable. If Dortmund get a goal back, that can make it really interesting. Do heads start to drop? Do concerns start to come in? But of course it is. The referee says play on. They tried to take the free kick quickly. Didn't go anywhere. But here's your doggy. Your doggy now to Jed Spence. Jed Spence now goes all about your doggy. Your doggy kicks it long up the field. Looking for how long Solanke going to last. And that's the problem, isn't it? How long are these players going to last? Solanke, the likes of Solanke, the likes of Bergville. Players that are struggling a little bit for all Jazz says Berg's down. I wouldn't be surprised. He is hobbling, Jazz. This could be the first change. Good start from Tottenham. Here's Porro now. Porro looking for Odebear. Odebear on the right hand side. The ball goes out. And I think Bergville is down. And I think it will be Tottenham's first substitution coming up, guys. And it will be Bergville. But who does he bring on? One thing I've noticed that Dortmund are doing, that they're not leaving Tottenham with much space on the wings. They seem to be closing them down. As we saw that last passionate play, he did. He closed them down. And there's Bergville goes down with his knee. He was already a doubt anyway. So we'll wait and see. Let's go marching in. Oh, when the Spurs go marching in. Oh, when the Spurs go marching in. I wanna be in that number. Oh, when the Spurs go marching in. Bergville is on. Yeah, he's back on. He's runner. God, the rain is tipping it down in North London tonight, and then 17. Rarely is belting it down. But Danso goes all the way back to Vicario. Vicario now with Romero. Romero with the ball. Your doggy. To Xavi. Goes all the way back to Vicario. Vicario was going to go short. He's thinking about it. He brings the ball back. Still brings the ball back. He does. He finds Xavi. Xavi now plays it to Romero. He's playing on the left-hand side of the pick. Here's Vicario. Now he plays it to Danso. Danso checks. Does find Porro. Porro up the wing to Odegaard. Odegaard plays it all the way back to Vicario. Vicario kicks it long, but Dortmund get it back. Dortmund here. It is a free kick to Dortmund anyway. But the ball, there's a Dortmund player down, the number 4. He's complaining he was stood on. So look. Oh, it was an accident, like. Oh. Now there's a bit of words between Solanke and the Dortmund. Let's have another look at it. Oh, that is painful. There's Bergville. Looking a bit tired, old Bergie. Tottenham are getting one of the youngsters warming up at the moment, so that would be interesting to see what Tottenham do. And a yellow card, I think, to Solanke. It's going to be a long throw in here from Bergville. So I just had to refresh my stream. A long throw comes in. Good header out from Porro again. And here's Dortmund. But there's Xavi. Xavi putting all the pressure on all the way back to the keeper. And an hour gone. It is absolutely all Tottenham. And even in the second half, Spurs have been not great, but Dortmund haven't been better either. And it looks quite comfortable from Tottenham at the moment. And it looks comfortable enough. We could get a win tonight. Of course, 23 games unbeaten at home in Europe, so that keeps going. Big up to 1K, 442 Marani. Solanke up top if Bertha goes off. That's not a bad shout. Xavi has been in, and it's Byfield that's coming on tonight. The number 67, one of the youngsters coming on, I think, for Bergville. So there will be a like for like swap. There's Romero kicks it out. Odegaard tried to Jed Spence. Porro tried to keep it in, but it goes out for technically quitting. The ball goes out. Dortmund shoot and a well over the bar. That is, he sliced it and the ball goes up. So there we go. An hour gone. half an hour to go. Spurs still. England under 18 international. Byfield comes on for Bergville, a Swedish international. So it's a straight swap. Straight. Yeah, Bergville has been really struggling. Huge moment. Yeah, there's a huge moment for Byfield tonight. So big up to him. But it's going to be Romero taking the free kick, guys. So let me know. What do you think of Spurs so far? What do you think? I think we've been good tonight. Well deserved this win. I also do feel that Dortmund have been really poor as well, by the way. So Dortmund are going to make another change as well in a minute. It's sort of imminent. But here's now the referee says free kick to Dortmund. Dortmund are starting to come into the game a bit more. It's worrying. They're making a double change here. And this is what's going to worry me. Tottenham have got kids to bring on, but Dortmund have experienced players also to come on as well. You know, he's 17 Byfield, so it's a huge moment for him. A lot of trust put into him by the manager. But there's players out there for Spurs that are a bit injured, that could be running on empty. We have to stick together. We have to stick together. But anyway, free kick to Dortmund. They chip it in. A goal goes over. The referee looking for a free kick. He does give the free kick as well. It was your doggy went over, and the referee says, "Thank you very much." The free kick. The last 8 minutes are going to be tough. Yeah, this is where we've got backs to the wall. I agree with you, Phil Spur. Carl says we're qualified. We win tonight for the playoffs at worst. Yeah. And that's all it was about, wasn't it? Getting into the playoffs at least. But even at 2-0, I'm nervous. I am really nervous. Even at 2-0, guys. Even at 2-0. Oh, Dortmund still supporting their team with all the scarves there and up. But as I said, only one win in the last 8. For Dortmund, so they haven't done that great in English football. But Tottenham tonight have been absolutely fantastic. I don't think tonight's performance should be put down in any way, shape, or form. We've been good tonight. The likes of Simmons has been brilliant. I think Jed Spencer's been an absolute revelation on the right, on the left, but we do need a left winger. But look, for tonight, I think he's done well. I think also that Tottenham have defended well. We don't know if this is to show a response to Thomas Frank. We don't know it's because Dortmund have played back. There's a load of conspiracy theories, rabbit holes you can go under. But this second half hasn't been as good as the first half, in my opinion. We have looked a little bit sleepy in the second half, maybe thinking that will do. 2-0 is enough. And we seem to be playing a little bit more defensive football. It seems the shackles have been put back on a little bit. And Dortmund are giving away stupid fouls, and we're just taking it. If we get the touch and we are playing it, we're doing it tough. But it just worries me we're not attacking as much as we were the first half. Is it because Dortmund have changed tactics or whatever? But it's just, I don't know. I don't know. And we do need more players. I believe that. Is Dortmund playing little 1-2 football. Hit again. It's just Tottenham get the referee says play on. And here's Xavi. Here's Jed Spence. Oh, unlucky. Oh, good tackle that was from Xavi. And he's asking for the crowd for more support. And we will get behind this. We don't need more players until we know what Manchester's going to do with. Dortmund have done exactly what James said they would. They're staying back and they are making it hard. But we're not staying back either, Rain. if you know what I mean. And I do agree with the Keeler as well. It says we need players. We desperately need players, but we need to know what the manager situation is. The club have to come out with some sort of statement saying what they're going to do, and I understand that as well. So you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. All we want to do is have a team that wins football matches. That's all we want. We don't want anything else. We want players to go out and put performance in, a manager that sets the team up well and play the Tottenham way. It's not a lot to ask for. And look, as Wayne once said, like Wayne said in chat earlier, we could win tonight. What happens if we lose against Burnley at the weekend? Then we're back to square one again. It just, I don't know. I don't know. It's just really baffling that tonight of all nights, Tottenham come out and play the best football they're playing all season. I'm delighted to see it. I'm absolutely. I'm delighted to see it, but why now? Why not do this on Saturday against West Ham, where it's an important London derby? West Ham haven't won in 10. You know, we seem to get up for teams that are better than us, or teams that we think are like Dortmund or PSG and things like that. But when we play against West Ham or a Burnley or Bournemouth and teams like that, we can't get up for it. You know, it's just mind-boggling. And there's Vicario with the easiest save. That's the first save he's made all game. I just don't get it. I really don't get it. Maybe they do, Carl. We just don't know, do we? That is the problem. We just don't know. The rain is pouring down in N17. So it's going to be Mason, not Ray Mason. No, Ray Mason, no. It's Dortmund now. Dortmund now. Dortmund have been woeful. They really have been. They've been so poor. But it's just, look, for me, it's just really frustrating. Now, Morani's coming on. Is he going to come on for Solanke? I think he will be. And it is the goal scorer coming off. Dom Solanke is the one to come off. And Morani's about to come on. He did get his goal, his first goal in his return to Spurs. Boy, have we missed him. And I mean, the goal he scored was the most hilariously goal you'll ever see, but a goal's a goal. And we all take it. Yeah, qualifying top 8 is worth billions. That does suit the club. No, I totally agree. Totally agree, Phil. Absolute spot on, bud. Yeah, well, he ran his guts out. Now here comes the worst striker in the world, Morani. Watch him now turn into a prime player tonight as well. Here's Dortmund now on the ball. Tries to go back, they do. But the rain still pours down at White Hart Lane. Byfield does well. And nobody there. Romero heads it out. Instead of heading it really to Vicario, which I would have done. And Dortmund here get a little bit of luck there and get the ball back. But if Dortmund score, that is the problem, isn't it? If Dortmund score, then does the old brain then start thinking, ooh, don't insult Morani. He's been living off Thomas Frank's crap tactics, but watch him score. Very funny. Very funny, Carly. But yeah, we are live at 10:05 for After the Whistle. So do join us for that, guys. Play ratings tomorrow at 4:00. So do join us for that. And there is a show tomorrow night as well at 8 about ownership and who's who's where. Good save. That is from Vicario. Whose positions are where and who runs which part. And me and Rain are going to talk about it. So that should be an interesting show. Here's Simmons now. Simmons to good stuff from. Here's Odebear now. Can Odebear put a crossing in the penalty area for Dortmund? Goes close. Goes to your doggy. The fans. Here's Xavi. Oh! He nearly scored. He got the ball. He smirks and a little grin on his face. He's standing in the penalty area. It was a good pass that was from Odebear. And he just ran round two. He picked the ball outside, just inside the penalty area. He ran past one, ran past two. Your doggy get out of the way. He took a shot. And there was the keeper that put the ball round the post for a corner for Spurs. Tottenham's first corner of the second half, and it's Porro to take it. Porro and Frank seems happy. Madrid 5 up. Wow. Oh, Thursday it's on. Sorry, Thursday. Yeah, sorry. Post-match show tomorrow, and then the show on that is on Thursday. So sorry. Thumbnails will be put up for the next couple of days tomorrow, so watch out for that. Sorry about that. Romero! Oh, Christian Romero with a bullet header. Absolutely, he's as free as anything round the back post, and there was Romero with a bullet header. Good corner again from Porro tonight, floating in a beautiful ball, and there is Romero. Walking around, had the freedom of Tottenham, and he just put the ball wide. Wow. Oh. This is why we bought Xavi tonight. And everyone said Xavi had a good game, but don't worry, it's only Copenhagen. Tonight he's played against one of the top teams in German football, and he's played an absolute blinder. And Tottenham looked very comfortable. I can't see anything of Dortmund really beating us. I think this is a Tottenham win. It's a really confident win as well. And yes, Carl, I am saying Spurs are winning this. Is Quality. Back to Romero. The German fans are still bouncing around. Fair play to them. Even though losing and being outplayed, they're still bouncing and making noise. Good. Unlucky from Archie Gray, who loses the ball. Tottenham are looking for a free kick. Not given. Has anyone seen Marani yet? Is he on the pitch? I'd just like to know. Oh dear. Well, here is Dortmund. Long throwing. No, they're not. They're going more into the centre circle. The manager wants to make another substitution. If you're just joining us, where the hell have you been? Where the hell have you been? It's Tottenham 2, Dortmund 0. Goals by Romero and Solanke in the first half. There's a problem with the referees. Have sort of arm kit listen to the people. But it is another substitution for Dortmund. And the number 2, Ambira, is coming off for Jan Koto, who comes off for Dortmund again. But this is Archie Gray was looking for a free kick there. Doesn't get it, but the referee gets involved. And he says, I can't listen to you. My battery's gone. My battery's gone. I don't think, Kayla, you saying, did Frank get it right tonight? All right, I get we did get it right. I don't think he had any other option to go. He's only got 11 fit players, and the rest of them are kids on the bench. So I don't think I think he had only very, very few options, and that's how he went with. I don't think there was no right way or wrong way. I really don't. I think he had what he's had, but. You know, I as I said, I think he gets the Burnley game now. But here's Marani. Is Marani. Oh, it goes down. No penalty, says the referee. That looked like a penalty to me. Well, the tequila, I mean, I'm giving you an honest answer. You asked me a question and I'm giving you my answer to it. Frank only had 11 fit players to pick from, plus kids. I mean, has he got his tactics on tonight? Spot on, yes, by letting them be more attacking, not being more with the shackles on. I agree. But if he had more players to pick from, would he have picked the same side? Would he have put Jed Spence on the left-hand side? Probably not. Would he have put, it's little things like that. Maybe putting Jed Spence on the left-hand side worked in the first half. But we shouldn't kid ourselves. Dortmund have been absolutely brutal tonight, which again has made Tottenham great, and Tottenham have been good. But we've coming up a very here's Morani. Oh, we should have scored. I mean, the keeper done well out there. I mean, should we all get behind Frank and go, yeah, Frank's the greatest manager in the world? No, because he needs to do more for me. The tactics was right. I mean, but I have to say, this is the best performance of the season. And it's taken us to the 20th of January, 2026, for us to see a performance. Sorry, I can't. Sorry, people are sending me messages as well. Sorry. I mean, second half we haven't been great, and that's more of Dortmund, as James said, sitting back and being a little bit more thing. But here's Jed Spence, who's running his heart out the left. But I mean, should we all? Very funny, tequila. Should we all given Thomas Frank lyricals? Yeah, we won a game, brilliant. But where's it been all season? I mean, yeah. But we're coming up to about 10 minutes, 11 minutes left of the game. But look, first half we were exceptional. Second half we've been a bit more defensive, but Dortmund haven't offered anything in this match at all. Really haven't. And look, I think that could be down to the two ways. That could be down to the way Tottenham have played tonight, and we've pressed and we've pushed Dortmund back. Or but I'm still not happy with 2-0. I don't know why. I think 2-0 does. I want a third. I do want a third. Give me a third. Let me relax. Enjoy the last 11 minutes of this game. I'm still on edge for 2-0. But here is Porro now. Odegaard. So Odegaard puts the ball in. He's looking for Jed Spence. It comes off his chest. But here is Dortmund now. And they're kicking it. There's still good defending. That was from Jed Spence. He's asking for a free kick. And he does get. No, he doesn't. It's now Odegaard in the Simmons. I look. I don't think he. I don't look. I think the players have worked hard tonight for definite. On Thomas Frank, he had 11 players to pick for. It's just about putting them in. He had 11 players to pick. The goalkeeper at the back four sort of picks itself. I think the midfield sort of picked itself. Is what he did on the front three, and I think how he picked Jed Spence on the left, Xavi in the 10, Solanke up front, and Odegaard on the right. I think it's worked tonight. I really do. I think that's worked. So where you with 15 players out, I think tactics is just go for it. As James said at half time. Fuck it, I'm going for it. If I'm going to lose my job, I'm going to go out all guns blazing and see if that's enough to give me to keep my job. And I think that's what he's done, and it's worked for him tonight, which has been good. Also, his Dortmund now, but there's Danso. I think Danso's been immense tonight, by the way. Every time he plays, I'm so impressed with him. I am so impressed with Danso. And he does bring that calmness to that defender. He does his job well. And there's Byfield now. Here's Dortmund now. Still 2-0. Please just give me a third goal. Make me sit a bit easier. I'm just worried if Dortmund score, we're going to really panic. Second half's been a bit quieter than the first half. We haven't been as attacking as we were in the first half, but that's, as I said, more to Dortmund playing with 10 men and backing it. You can hear the crowd in the background trying to. Do you know what, 1K? I said the same with Danso and Van der Ven. Danso is a dependable centre back that gives you a bit of calmness. He might not have the pace of Van der Ven. He might not have the strength of. Well, he might have the strength of Romero, but he doesn't have that South American passion. But he's a good, dependable defender. Yeah, second half, you're right, Carl. We've done what we needed to do. And I don't think Dortmund have been brilliant tonight. And I will give us a bit of credit for that, because I think, as I said, Dortmund are second in their league. And we've done well tonight. We've done very well. And I think Tottenham have done what they needed to do. It is a Dortmund free kick. Would I like a third? Hell yeah. That really is my confidence. Do I fear if Dortmund scored, where we start feeling a little bit, do we throw it away? Hell yeah. But at the moment, I think we've got to do what we've got to do. I think Destiny's been great tonight as well. Big up Fierce, big up Destiny for going, yeah, he has gone the distance, but problem is, who have we got to put in? There's Vicario shouting and roaring his head off. Free kick comes in. Good header out by Archie Gray. Oh, can Tottenham now? No, they can't. Dortmund get the ball back. Here's Dortmund. Oh, that's a poor pass, but the Romero's going to eat them up all day long. Odegaard back. Oh, it's gone out for a corner. It's a needless corner, but the pitch is wet as well, and the ball slipped. So we have to see. There's your doggy. He went to pass it back to Romero. The ball just skidded and slipped. So, unlucky. But it's hard to control the ball in these positions. Anyway, Dortmund get a corner. Dortmund comes in. Good header in. Ooh. Goes wide, but good defending by Spurs. Dortmund still got the ball again. Bellingham now. Bellingham plays it wide. Dortmund got the ball on they're going through the right-hand side. Are they going to put a crossing? Can Tottenham defend this brilliantly? They can. Good header out from Danso. Again, well defended by Danso. The ball goes over the top. Looking for Danso and all the way back to Vicario. And that is a thing that. It is all about concentration. It is. And I think we are getting a little bit nervy. Dortmund are going to come out more in this. They're going to throw the kitchen sink at it, I think, for the last 5+ minutes. But a win is a win. And a win takes us into the top 8 of the Champions League. Spurs get a free kick. Take your time with it now. Archie Gray really going up against it. Really, he gets a yellow card. Just don't know where this has been all season. Seriously, I just do not know. So Ryanson and Archie Gray get a yellow card each. Four minutes to go plus injury time. Danso tonight's been. I think a lot of players have played well tonight. I think Xavi's been brilliant. I think Danso's been great. I think Romero's been dependable. I think your doggy's been absolutely remarkable down the right side. Jed Spence down the left side's been very good as well. I think Archie Gray and Bergfield have really done well in that midfield. Really have. Porro's been immense as well, putting his crosses in. But this is the chance here. Oh, just didn't get his head on it right. but we are close to the end of the game, guys. So you did giant, and I think tonight's a much needed win. It's really is a confidence booster, especially with the run we have. But again, we do well in Europe and not in the league. That's the thing I don't get. Why can we not play like this? Why can we not? Why can we not play like this every game this season? Why is it taken to tonight to suddenly see how good these players can be? It reminds you of his Dortmund good cover that was from your doggy. Well done from your doggy. He's going to kick it up the field. He does, but he gives it away. The ball goes in, and the ball's so bad. And look, Dortmund could play all night, and I don't think they're going to score. Marcus, I hope Frank takes note of this performance from so-called lesser 11 tonight. He needs to broaden his horizon about players and his disposal. Yeah, I agree. Hopefully, can be the catalyst for the second half of the season. European teams are more open than Prem teams. Dortmund good, but no Burnley. That's true as well, Jazz. I mean, look, there's a lot to say tonight that we're 24 games now unbeaten at home, which is, you think about the Premier League, we can't buy a win at home in the Premier League, but European football, we turn up. Maybe Tottenham are more a European side. Maybe you could win the Champions League this year. You know, just saying. No, just saying. You know, you never know. Could Frank do an Ange and take us all the way to the Champions League final? I'm just saying, been off the league. Don't worry about it, lads. We're going all in for the Champions League. Oh, dear. It's only realistic. We can actually win, so you never know. Can you imagine? We end up European champions, finish 17th, but win the European Cup. How funny would that be? Honest to God. And then sack Frank 4 days later. It's just who we are, mate. I'm saying Dortmund can play all night and wouldn't score. I mean, second half has not been great, but I think if you look at the whole game as a 90, we started the brighter. We got the 2 goal, we got the early goal, which gave us confidence as well. And then we got the red card, which then helped us as well. And I think after that, Dortmund with 10 men ain't going to come and beat us. I don't think so. So, look, I think we have to take a lot of credit. We have to take a lot of positive from this game, but we have to be realistic as well on this performance as well. Saturday becomes really important. Can we back this up? Always saying if you win tonight, it's about backing up in the next performance. Can we go away to Burnley and back that up with a win? If you back up with 2 wins out of 2, then it becomes very difficult then for you to get rid of Thomas Frank. And then it does stay. Vicario with a fantastic save. There is 5 minutes of time added on as well. So we do have a bit more football to go. But it was a good corner, good free kick in for Dortmund. And it centered to the keeper. Either side, I think he would have been struggling. But it was straight at bullet header at the keeper, and he had enough to get it over the bar. But it is a corner. But it is. Yeah, he might get to season, Marco, and Frank is gone. Might do, but it depends, doesn't it? We just don't know what this board's going to do, what the club's going to do. We just don't know. That's the problem, isn't it? We just don't know. It's been brilliant, the performance tonight. I have to say, it's been absolutely fantastic. But here's Xavi. Xavi now, Tottenham on the break. Can we make it 3? And we can, but here's Porro. Porro running through. Can Porro make it 3 now? No, he doesn't. Penalty. No penalty, says the referee. Porro's going down. Said, yeah. It's Dortmund now. Romero ran 90 yards there for nothing. But it's February, isn't it? February fixtures. If we get a win in February, good header out again from Danso. Dortmund really putting the pressure on Spurs back four here. We've got 3 minutes of the game left. Good kick out from Porro, goes out for a throw, and if in doubt, give it a whack. I would have given it to Romero there, but he doesn't. He gives it to Porro. Porro head down. I think Porro should have passed it to Romero. Romero, they're going, why do you not pass it to me? Pass it to me. But look, a win's a win, and I'll take any win. I'll take any win. A win is a win, and that is all that matters. I'm not supporting the manager. I support Tottenham Hotspur Football Club. I support the team, and the team have won tonight, and I'm absolutely delighted with the win. And that's what it's all about, isn't it? It's all about winning. And hopefully now we can kick on from this. Hopefully we can back this up against Burnley and then beat Frankfurt next Wednesday in the Champions League. There's Dortmund gonna go. As I said, Dortmund could play all night and they wouldn't score. Yeah, I think Jazz Wilson Alderweireld does get man of the match for me. I agree. Yeah, same here, Phil Spur. Look, I may get angry with the manager. We all get angry with performances. We all get emotional with defeats. But losing to West Ham, who haven't won in 10, losing to Bournemouth, haven't won in 11. Them performances I get angry with. Exactly, Marco. All the way back to Vicario. And I think Tottenham have just seen the game out now. All the way to Vicario. Now, it's amazing what a win can do. What a win can do for people. But look, we're a minute, not even a minute. We're sort of 50 seconds or 40 seconds away from the end of the game. Look, if I'm going to summarize this game quickly before the guys come on, for me, it's been a good performance today from Spurs. Got early start, got the red card, which really did help us as well. And second half, we did what we've had to do. I don't think second half's been good. I don't think either team's been good second half. If I'm being honest, I think Dortmund have been pretty bad tonight, but maybe that's why we've playing and we've made them do it. But why have we waited so long? And look, it annoys me because West Ham is so important. It's a London derby. And I'm just so annoyed that these players can turn it on and off as quickly. And that is the end of the game, guys. Tottenham have won by 2-0. Has that saved Thomas Frank's job? I think so. I think he will be in the dugout for Burnley. A really good result. Good result tonight. I'm going to bring James on as well. I'm going to bring Rain in as well. Guys, look, a great win tonight for Tottenham. 2-0. A good result for Thomas Frank. A much needed win. But, do you know, where's this been all season? And that's the question many Spurs fans will be asking tonight. And why now? Why tonight do this? Look, I'm delighted we got the victory. Don't get me wrong. But I do feel being Burnley on Saturday, but it's so frustrating, isn't it? We can play like this, James.
It is very frustrating to see us turn it on. I thought the second half we were quieter.
Yeah.
We sat deeper. We allowed Dortmund back into the game. But yeah, a good result overall. I think Simmons was my man of the match. I think he dictated. He kept running. He kept driving forward. I don't know what Porro were doing in the last couple of minutes there. He should have put his laces through it or squared it or done something with it. Instead, he just overran it. But no, overall, pleased with that. Good result. Good performance. I think, and credit where credit's due, Frank got it right tonight. So it's, yes, the players did their job, but the manager did his job as well. So you can't take that away from him. Good result.
Yeah, look, we're talking about the game in after the whistle. Just really, I mean, I'll get to you, Rain, before we end off, because we do have after the whistle at 10, so I do want to get that off on time. Your quick reactions to the game before we end off.
Me,
Yeah, you, Rain. Yeah,
bit of a meh second half, really, wasn't it? Bit of a,
yeah, it was.
you know, they didn't want to get dumped, and we were quite happy to go
take the
into
2-0.
to go into energy conservation mode, which is fine, which is good actually. It's smart, especially considering just how few players we've got. Right, you know, it's easy to forget that we were very much in danger today of not being able to put out a coherent 11. You know, even then we had a right-footed fullback who's been playing mostly left back, playing left wing, and everybody's getting very excited about him. So good to see Solanke get some minutes. Yeah, I agree with. Well, you said Audebert. I think the quiet professionalism of Kevin Danzo, has to be looked at. He really is. He's a bit of a. Such a good squad player for us.
It is. Look, I don't think there'll be any breaking news tonight. To be fair, I think we've got the manager to Burnley. Unless, look, we don't. As I said before, we don't know this board. We don't know this club. But as far as we know, he will be in charge for Burnley. Look, we're going to talk more about that in after the whistle. We are fourth or fifth in the league. So look, we have qualified for the playoffs, which is good. That's all else fails, at least we're in that. Look, for me tonight, I think a good professional job tonight. The first half we were brilliant. I just it annoys me because I hate losing to West Ham and I hate losing London derbies. I mean, you go to most of the home games. I just don't get it. Just very quickly, and I won't talk about it after the whistle, but James, do you think we're doing what we did last season, all in for the Champions League, and wherever we finish in the league, we finish in the league?
I think that'd be a very silly move.
Yeah.
In the Europa League, we were one of the favourites. We was up there with one of the favourites to take that trophy anyway. And the Champions League is a completely different beast. I mean, you look at some of the teams that are qualifying in the top 8 at the moment. I mean, Arsenal unbeaten. It pains me to say it. Only unbeaten team left in the Champions League. You've got Real Madrid. You've got Bayern. You've got PSG, who beat us in the Super Cup and in the group stage. You've got Man City. Yes, they had a bad result today, but they're very dangerous. You've probably still got Liverpool that are going to squeeze in there. You've got Atletico Madrid that can be a dangerous team. You've still got Chelsea that are a dangerous team. There are very, very dangerous teams still in this Champions League. So, look, let's enjoy tonight. Enjoy the result.
That's it. That's all we can do.
And let's see how we go against Burnley. And we could, like I say, we'll talk more about that in after the whistle. But yeah, overall, I think good performance all around, and a professional performance. Yes, we took his foot off the gas in the second half, but a good professional performance.
Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm not going to be on after the whistle. I'm actually going to run things from the background. I'm going to have you. I'm going to have you, Rain, and Steve's asked to come on if he can come on. So I'm going to have you three because 4 is running. But I'm going to give Rain. He's hosting it. I'm going to give Rain a little bit of hosting. James has done his hosting. James can host the show like a master. So Rain is going to get his debut, but I'm going to be working in the background. So guys, do join the guys for after the whistle. I am back tomorrow with player ratings at 4. So guys, I will want your player ratings, please, over, and I'll put that together. And then we are on tomorrow night with the post-match show, talking about the game tonight and all the latest transfer rumours and everything. So I will leave you this with a bit of breaking news. I have just got hit off the wires. Right, let me read this to you. The victory has performance that has eased the mounting pressure under fire, Thomas Frank. Win provides temporary relief and momentum rather than instantly looking in his future. So read into that what you want. But guys, you will see these two beautiful gentlemen and afterwards. So you won't see my ugly mutt because I'm hungry and I want my dinner. And then you will see an American taking the game as well. But guys, come on, you Spurs. We're back tomorrow. Come on, you Spurs. Tottenham are back. Champions League or bust. That is what we want. Guys, we'll see you in the few. All right, come on, you Spurs.